I don't want to be recording Neostar right now. I really don't want to be recording Neostar right now. I am actually saying ahead of time right now that, Shiverstar, not for spoilers, but Shiverstar is the next world in this game, and it will not be uploaded today, which is sad. And yeah, I get hit because of a fucking spider that exploded, and he doesn't give bomb Kirby off. Oh wait, can I just... Okay, I really don't know what was about that one, but yeah. This guy, I don't think there's a way to inhale him. If there is, I'm pretty sure he would give bomb Kirby off, but I don't think he does. And the guys with the spears, I never understood why they never had spears give Needle Kirby off. They're sharp enough. They could have had at least one episode with the Waddle Dees in the castle giving that off. Because, yeah, the Waddle Dees have spears. Underneath one of these pits has a crystal shard, and I actually missed the last crystal shard level. I really don't remember where it was. But yeah. So, that's about it. World 4 is really long. If you're looking at the time of this video compared to the last 3, like, World 1 was like 15 minutes, or, Popstar was like 15 minutes long. Rockstar and Aquastar were both 15 minutes long, or, not 15, 25 minutes long. This one, I am almost positive, is at least maybe 35 at least. I'm looking at the runtime in the DLC Media Player right now. It's saying that, like, with all the, Aquastar stuff, because I pre-recorded both sessions in the same video, in the raw file, it's at 26 and a quarter minutes, and the overall video was an hour and 1 minute long, so this is over a half hour remaining. So I'm not looking forward to recording this one. I really am not. I will be cutting out some of the stuff coming up shortly. Like, this level tries to actually go somewhat Donkey Kong Country-ish right now. So, ignoring the bombers, which are not Sasuke's, which I confused them for. They really do look almost alike. Sasuke has is red and has like a, sort of like an, I'm not being offensive to anyone who is Asian, but, it's sort of like an Asian hat sort of look, kind of, like, it gives off the parasol ability. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, here we have a long mini-boss. I actually end up dying and getting game over on this level, as hard as that is to sound. But yes, you'll see how cheap that becomes. Here we have the fiery what's his name? This guy's a name, and I know that guy did appear in an episode of Kirby. The episode was Hatch Me If You Can, which, like you might predict, had Fire Kirby in it. I'm just looking it up on Kirby Wiki right now to see, like, what the name of that thing was. I'll read, like, the episode guide here if I can. Episode summary, okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm pretty sure I can find the name of the enemy, like, just looking up Fire Kirby. Okay, no, I cannot find the name of that episode, or like that thing. Actually, no, I can look it up on them. Okay, yeah, episode guide. It's episode 20-something, 28/30. It's a Galbo, that's what it was called. I knew it was something that started with a G, but yeah. The Galbo was an enemy that appeared in Kirby's Dreamland 3 and Kirby 64. They're, oh yeah, game over, of course. They're, red in the games. It's, for whatever reason, purple in the anime, for whatever reason. And in the episode Hatch Me If You Can, which I have seen before, Kirby finds a baby Galbo egg, and then the mother, tries to actually kill her baby by breathing fire on it, which, Kirby, basically it burned the baby Galbo, which caused Kirby to get immensely pissed off at the thing, and Kirby turned around and inhaled a lot of the flames from the thing and turned into Fire Kirby. It was actually Fire Kirby's third appearance, kind of, early on in the episode, but yeah, or the series. Fire Kirby then basically just incinerated the thing, like, yeah, it was kind of, and it was kind of a good episode. I kind of liked that episode. I mean, I like Fire Kirby in general. It's one of my more favorite abilities. I mean, if there's any ability that appeared in this game that is my personal favorite in the anime, out of all the abilities from this game, it would definitely be Cutter Kirby. I don't like Cutter at all in this game. I think it's slow. I think it's just not that good. But in a lot more of the games, it has much more positives, and the anime is also one place where it's a positive and not a negative. Also, I'm just gonna mention that 4-1 isn't that long, and neither is 4-2 and 4-4 are actually both really, really long levels, and 4-2 is easily, if you're going for, like, all the crystal shards, the level that'll be the most hell to you, because there is, oh my god, the last shard of that level requires the worst ability in the game. And I say very few things about I say that there's very few abilities that suck, but the one that's required in 4-2 simply does suck. And this is sort of a contest. If you have this game and you're enjoying this, and if you, like, don't have any schedule right now and you're gonna think of doing an LP or something like that, if you do a solo LP like I am, with the ability that's needed in 4-2, and, like, PM me about it, I promise you, unless you're maybe, like, 10 years old or something like that, or younger, I will probably subscribe to you, actually. Because I'll subscribe to you, I'll give you a shout out. The ability is just god-awful. There are a lot of abilities I'd like to see done in Solo Run. This was one of them. Lightbulb Kirby, Drill Kirby, Lightsaber and Fire Sword Kirby's, which are also pretty awesome. What else is there? The Electric Stone Raffle ability. There's a lot. I can't think of all of them off the top of my head. But out of all the abilities I'd like to see a solo run for, Dynamite Kirby, which is, Stone plus Bomb, I would like to see that. Crap, there was a bit of skipping there in DLC. I'm hoping that actually would help look, it'll just be still fine. So yeah, killing the regular Galbo, which I already gave some facts about. Yeah, the baby Galbo was destroyed by Fire Kirby, or the mother Galbo was destroyed by Fire Kirby. And then it turned out that even though the baby Galbo was burned by the mother Galbo, that its, like, thick dino skin was actually able to protect it from, like, the burnings and stuff like that, and it was able to just shave all the burnings off, which I have to admit is pretty impressive. I mean, like, the show's one of my favorite shows, if you guys can't tell. Like, that's easily how I can remember a lot of my facts here, and this LP was sort of, not quite fully, but sort of in some of these anime biofacts inspired by, Proton John's LP of, Superman 64, which I really want to see more of. And I have a feeling that the last crystal shard of this world is actually below one of these pits. I'm going to be getting it in the getting all crystal shards that I couldn't get after I finished World 6, which I'm not saying yet because I already spoiled World 5. Yeah. If it isn't clear, the boss of World 6, which is Hell, and, all the crystal shards which are needed to get the good ending of the game, are possible with just this ability, as I've already shown off. And yes, this is the level that has the hellish crystal shard. Yup. Serbit. No. Serbit, that my father was talking. This is... Oh, wait. Okay, there was a bit more skipping there. I don't think there was anything. This is another crystal. There's another crystal shard on this mine track here. My father was just going to pick my mom's car up, and my mom's actually down in the States for the weekend. I live in Canada, which she had to go down to the States at a workshop. You need to jump right there and land on the upper track to get that crystal shard. So I only make it out with one, even though I could have made it out with two. But, oh my god, this level is just the hell. Oh, Dynamite Kirby sucks ass. I would actually, honest to God, subscribe to some maybe even multiple people if they take my challenge. And if you drop the run, I would unsubscribe, but yeah, I will actually do that. It doesn't matter if it's camcorder or not, just like as long as I could see it, or emulated, or anything like that. Just as long as I can see it and all that stuff, I just want to know, like, if someone would be willing to try that. And yes, I just got ate by that frog. So yeah, watch out for the stupid green... Whatever those things are, they remind me of, these, like, weird Mega Bloks things. Like, Mega Bloks is basically a Lego competitor thing. They're both really similar toys. But they had this weird, like... There was, like, these baby versions of it, like, little kid versions that were, like, a lot bigger. And some of them had drawings on it, and, like, one of them was, like, a giant eyeball, I think. Just pretty similar to those green Thwomp rip-off things. I just realized what they were. Like, they're the freaking equivalent of Thwomps. And this is a really long level, and you don't bring the dynamite until, like, not the very end, thank God. Otherwise, I'd throw my controller at a wall. But, yeah, you go really far, and it's only the next... There's, like, 3 more rooms after this. But, the next room's where the ability is. There's... The next room has a really annoying enemy. We've seen it before. It was the yellow guys who throw lightning bolts down on you on thunderclouds that can spark Kirby off. Those guys are present in the next room, and they annoy the shit out of me. Ah, damn, I'm swearing in an E-rated game now. You see what this, like, you see why I hate this. I can't get it right now, obviously, even though I have half of the abilities to get it. But, like, the reason what am I saying? The reason Dynamite Kirby sucks so much is because the explosion of the dynamite is so powerful. It actually will damage you if you're even close to the range, which is annoying as hell. But there is a way to prevent it if you duck, which shields yourself by a hard hat. But the problem is, it takes so freaking long for the thing to blow up that any enemies you will most likely just ignore it and go hit you instead. And the hard hat protects you from the explosion, but not the enemies. So it's either take damage no matter what. And that's the wall you need to blow up. I so wish that was orange instead of brown. And for obvious reasons, so that I could just get it right now. But yeah, it's there's actually an ability in World 6 that requires the ability I have right now, which is good because yeah. There's actually an ability in the next level, or a shard in the next level that requires any ability with needle Kirby, so I am actually able to get it. They have mix abilities in by now, so I don't understand why they didn't do that, but yeah. So yeah, I also must say I'm been playing a lot of Donkey Kong Country lately. I'm actually at Gangplank Galleon right now, so yeah, I'm kind of glad to be at the final boss. I've tried it for a little while. I made it to the last phase where it's like after the fake credits, and that was some serious shit right there. That enemy almost killed me, and I have no idea how you're supposed to get that one up. But yeah, that enemy was cheap. But yeah, I must just say, I'm kind of glad to be nearing the end of Donkey Kong Country. Like, it was a very fun experience playing through it on Virtual Console. Very hellish at times, but for the most part, it was a very playable game. And I really like this next level. This is like probably my favorite level of the world, and one of my favorite levels in the game, actually, for whatever reason. I used to play this level up all the time. I can get all the shards in this level, which I could do for the first level of Neo Star as well, but I didn't yet, just because of the fact, like, I couldn't yet. Well, I missed the last one because I didn't see it in the plain sight, and I kind of forgot about it at the time. But yeah, and jeez, Rocky! I remember one of the levels I thought it was in, Rockstar, but yeah, that friggin' Rocky. Oh god. I was kind of surprised by that one too. Whew. Yeah. Another note, actually, I'm kind of exhausted right now, but my baseball season finally started up again tonight. I mean, it was a practice, obviously, but I'm very glad that it's finally started up. It honestly felt like practically I was back doing Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, and Goldeneye again. Like, that's exactly how I felt going back into baseball. What I find kind of strange about these enemies here, these volcanoes, there is a volcano ability that does pretty simple. Volcano is actually another one of my favorite abilities. It's Stone plus Fire Kirby, and it's one of my favorite. Another ability I'd like to see a solo run of. But the thing about Volcano Kirby, those volcanoes, they give off Stone Kirby for whatever reason instead of Fire Kirby, which seems weird why they would do that. And it also seems kind of weird why, like, that, I kind of find it weird how they could have had, like, yeah, like, that fire enemy, like, they all normally have fire, but I don't get why the volcanoes couldn't give off, like, the actual mix ability just for a change. And speaking of strangeness with mix abilities, I once read somewhere that it was actually able to mix Cutter plus Bomb Kirby to create Super Ninja Star, I think. Because, there's actually an exploding Ninja Star for Cutter plus Bomb. And yay, a pizza! That looks good. I had pizza today for lunch, it wasn't that good. And here we have to make a pizza. Except it's really, yeah, this is a very creative puzzle, one of my favorites in the game, actually. Basically, you gotta make a pizza out of this thing. It's one of 3 random things. It can either be a pizza, a parasol, or a magician's hat. And it seems kind of weird because I don't think the pizza is ever present in a Kirby game, whereas there was obviously Parasol Kirby and Magic Kirby, which were present in a few of the other games as well. So yeah, that was kind of cool. But yeah, that's the pizza. I'm not going to show off like what the parasol or the magician's hat are, which both should be pretty easy to figure out on your own. And ignoring this stupid money motor thing that blows up, like, those things are really, really, really weird. Like, I don't understand why you can't just walk over their top instead. Yeah, I don't know. And the slate fish, I guess I could say, yeah, there's a lot of abilities present in this level. There's stone from the hammers and the jumping things. Those hammers do give Stone Kirby off. There's the fire guys. These guys, Durakas, don't give off anything. There's also Rockies, which give stone off. There's these guys, which give cutter off. So, yeah, I guess out of all the abilities you can get in this level, oh, and there's a needle off in the beginning. See, I'd say the only abilities I'd say worth getting in this would either be Drill Kirby or Fire Sword Kirby. And there's only one needle enemy in this whole level. Oh, no, scratch that. There's a second needle enemy right there. Bouncing Cactus. It doesn't even look like a sharp cactus. Why does it give needle off? Oh, there's a few of these things. And, yeah, we have all the crystal shards now. I used to play this level a lot, if you couldn't tell. And here we have K-I-R-B-Y. And no 64, sadly. But yeah. So that's the end of that level. Next level is very long. Very long. But it's an awesome level in general. Because we're in a fucking volcano. We're inside of a damn volcano, bitch. Okay, why am I... I'm swearing in an E-rated game. I really am sorry if you're, like, young and getting crap from your parents because they're just listening to this through your speakers or something. That probably isn't the case, but if it is, I'm sorry about that. You'll also, I'm gonna warn you, you need to enter this level with Ice Kirby if you want to get all the crystal shards. You might have predicted that, but there's a really stupid cheeser that, it's basically like you see a rock that's brown and red, but requires Ice Kirby for whatever reason to get through. So, yeah, obviously I can't get that. Actually, I just thought of another really awesome ability I'd like to see, and that would be, the Snowflake ability, which is Ice plus Needle. Basically, you just hold down, it's basically like Needle on crack. You hold the button down and it creates like a freaking snowflake that practically freezes everything instantly, and it's friggin' huge, and it's one of my favorite abilities as well. There's not too many abilities I don't like about this game, actually. Only real ones I'd say would be the Double Bomb and the, I don't know, Double Bomb, or not Double Bomb, Double Stone, Double Cutter, and Regular Cutter. Maybe the Animal Buddies with the exception of 3-4, and I'd say probably definitely Dynamite, and I'm still looking for submissions for Dynamite Kirby, like, if you want to do that, And there's a supreme amount of grade A bullshit that happens coming up. The platforming with DVD actually isn't that bad. Okay, look at this. Look at that. Do you see what kind of shit just happened? And I actually now just remembered something awesome that happens at the end of the level. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but oh my god, it is like the coolest thing you will see in this LP, unless something really freaking awesome happens in Shiver Star or, the next world. And I already said Shiver Star earlier, so, yeah. This game isn't overall that long. There's only 6 regular worlds, and so it's only 6 regular parts, and I'm not even gonna include the boss in part of the 6th world, because the boss is so freaking hell that I think I'd rather have its own part just to show how bad it actually is. But I hate the boss of World 6. It is, in my opinion, the hardest boss in not only this game, the Kirby franchise as a whole. It's harder than the final boss, and you will see why it is harder than the final boss. It is one of the cheapest bosses I've ever seen in my life, and there's a crystal shard in, I'm pretty sure that no, it's back, actually, now that I think about it, but, yeah, this thing I was almost positive you could break it, but, yeah, you can't for whatever reason. Yeah, it's right here that has the shard for whatever reason. There's actually a lot of abilities in this level, strangely, yet the one ability, Ice Kirby, that you actually need isn't present at all. Oh, if only we were allowed just getting Tip to give us some coolers to turn us into Ice Kirby to fight off the monster made of fire. Okay, unless you actually watch the anime, and I find it kind of funny that I combined Stone plus some Cutter there, which is Animal Buddies, which I hate that ability. Unless you watch the anime, you won't get that reference. That was in Tourist Trap. Kirby was fighting a giant monster made of fire, which Dedede was using. They were at a volcano for a tourist site, and, yeah, it was kind of, ooh, the awesome Raffle of Doom ability. Okay, sorry, I'll keep going. They were fighting this monster called Flame Feeder because Dedede was trying to entertain some tourists because they were saying the volcano was too boring. So he throws a fireworks party and then throws a monster that feeds on flames into a volcano. And then he decides to start chucking fireballs at everybody except Dedede and them, obviously. So, okay, what the hell was that? Ugh, and this room's really freaking long. Like, that was like over a minute into the room that I died. And I have to go all the way back here. And that was, Volcano, actually, right there. Stone plus Fire. Very nice ability indeed. Very good for defensive and offensive capabilities, just like Gordo. And, so yeah, one of the random old tourists' trips, somehow, actually, no, I think it was like an old guy and an old girl trip. That's, Spark Igniter Kirby right there. I think that's what his name is. I think it's just Igniter Kirby or something like that. Basically, it's kind of hard to explain. You hold down the button for a few seconds, and then your head catches on fire, and then, thanks to a few sparks, that was double fire right there, which would be very nice. So yeah, Fire Kirby against a monster that feeds on flames wasn't the best thing to do. So, because they were on a volcano, they had ice packs around their neck to help them, like, withstand the heat. So, everyone throws Kirby their ice, and this is the stupid rock that requires ice without even being mentioned, and without having the ability present in the level. And, so yeah, Kirby turns into Ice Kirby, and against a thing that feeds on heat, I think that would actually work pretty well, and it did. So it was actually pretty friendly because it featured Fire and Ice Kirby, which both appeared a very good amount of times in the anime. Fire Kirby appearing definitely the most, with 9 appearances, as I mentioned previously. So yeah, this is a segment where I'm not talking about my computer drivers, even though, like, I still need help with that. And that was shit too! Okay, literally, that's like, that's like the 3rd room in a row in just this one level. Actually, no, wait, no. I didn't die in the room where, the previous room where it was impossible to die in, but I died 3 times in this level. Literally. Like, first in the room with Dedede, then in the room, the very long room, and then in this room too, because of these stupid skull enemies, which always for whatever reason land in front of you. Okay, so what do I mention? Oh yeah, just watch what happens. Okay, Bomb Kirby, throw that idiot out of the way. Get bombed at nearly the last second, which is actually a really helpful ability due to how, if you lob the bombs down, and it's actually kind of more rapid than I thought, meaning you can get through a lot of these blocks faster. And watch what happens in the next room. Just, oh, that was, I still, honestly, if it was live, it would be like, holy crap, how did I do that? But, yeah, I'm still shocked over that fact. You'll see what I mean. I get my Bomb Kirby back, and in the next room, oh my, it's just plain awesome. Fly up, there's the needle enemy right there, which I managed to hit in midair, inhale the ability, and get the Gordo ability back while there's rising lava. Yeah, the last share of the levels here, it's a long level, I can tell that for a fact. I think I remember Cloud 8745's LP of this game back when I used to back when he still had his account in 2008. he deleted it for whatever reason, and I don't understand why, because I thought it was a good help here. I think it took him about 10 minutes to get through this level. Like, it was back at the 10-minute time limit. He didn't even make it through this level in 10 minutes, and actually had to cut out footage at the end of the level. So that was kind of disappointing, but yeah. Epic chase towards the end, leading to getting my ability back. Doesn't help me at all for the fight with Magman. Oh god, Magman, not to be confused with Magma Man from Mega Man 9, which is an amazing game, and I would really consider LPing that. There's a bit of bullshit that happens in this guy's second phase, and you'll see what happens there. Basically, this first phase is really simple, I can admit that. That's what I can say. And also, considering I'm technically Bomb Kirby right now, don't you think that the bomb would kind of explode instantly through the heat? That's kind of what happens in some games. Like, I'm pretty sure in, what game is it? I think it's in Okamiden when, I don't think it explodes instantly, like, if you summon it right over water or something like that, but, yeah, I seem to recall something like that in, like, Okamiden or something. I don't remember at all. Okamiden's a fantastic game for DS, though. Like, I finished it a few weeks ago. Yeah, my weekend's also going to be kind of busy. Saturday is the only day I have free time, believe it or not. I actually have 2 things going on Sunday, and I have a really busy project to do. And this attack is shit, trying to dodge that flame attack. I hate that flame attack. And look at this. I'm hitting Magman direct on, and I hit him twice direct on now. And look at this. Look at what happens now. I hit him again, hit him again, hit him again, hit him again, and it doesn't do jack shit. Hit him a 5th. That's like 5 times. Plus 2. That it did not kill him. That was shit. I'm sorry for my massive language this segment, and I'm sure I probably censored it out, but god damn it. That is just, at least I'm not saying the F word. That's like, I was like playing Donkey Kong Country the other night, and usually when I play games, I try to commentate over them as if I was LPing them, and I'm like, I was swearing a lot during that, and I was like, that's bullshit. Why would they have one of those orangutans that throws barrels and in a dark level when you can't see it or the barrels? It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. And I was like, I was saying shit all that, but it was like, I was like, okay, I'm sorry for my I said, you know, like I said, I was trying to think I'm like commentating and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry for my swearing right now. I mean, I'm getting close to busting out F-bombs right now. I'm not at that point, but I'm practically about to. And I'm gonna be so glad that this is only like 4 more minutes long. If you can't tell, I don't make it in this attempt during the fight with Magman at all. Magman's kind of a weird boss. I'm gonna see if what trivia Kirby Wiki has on him. Okay, Magman. Okay. Yes, blah blah blah. Okay, the trivia for this is that there's actually, incidentally, an enemy in Mother 3 that is also known as a Magman and also fought inside Volcanic Era. That is the new thing I learned today. I mean, I watched Sugar Conroy's LP Mother 3. That was actually how I found out about Sugar Conroy back in early 2009. I actually found out about Sugar a long time ago. Actually, in late 2008, now that I think about it, I found about him a long time ago. Long before, even before Paper Mario 2. I found out about him. I think it was through his Mario RPG LP, but then like he had Mother 3 as well, which I was watching and like more focused on that because I really wanted to play that game. And the only reason I haven't played Mother 3 yet is honestly because of the Ultimate Chimera. I was scared shitless when I first saw that thing in his LP. And then it dove on to further investigations in Brawl, which I actually discovered, well, me and a friend of mine discovered that you could kill it in Brawl in Newport City, obviously, but if it's on the bottom where, like, the breakable bridge is, by breaking it, and, I actually uploaded a video of it on, not my channel, but a friend of mine's, and it's no longer on his channel at all, but, yeah, it was a pretty, like, interesting video, because throughout it I inserted, like, we were both using Kirby because we knew, like, how much damage Stone Kirby did to the bridge, and, like, I inserted the Stone Kirby transforming clip in the, like, breaking the bridge and stuff. So yeah, a big thing of gelatin. I don't remember what the Magman looks like in Mother 3. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably like just a man made of lava. This thing is a giant gelatin thing. And I was very surprised I dodged that attack. I literally don't understand how I did. And literally, just look at how fast I finished that guy off. I didn't take any damage in the second phase. How was that so bad? How? Why was that so bad? What the hell happened? I'm surprised it's not even nighttime out right now. Like, it's like 5 to 9 right now, and it's like the sky's not even dark. It's getting dark, but not quite. Uh-oh, volcanic eruption. This is like the most epic crystal shard scene in between worlds. And yeah, Kirby inhales Waddle Dee. Kirby actually did inhale Waddle Dee in an episode, and unsurprisingly, it didn't do anything. But like I said, next time we will be heading to Shiver Star. See you guys for that on the next episode of Kirby 64.